There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. Ernest Hemingway. Why did I quote this? Because it slices straight through the illusions we often live by. The illusion that life is a competition, that our worth is measured by how much better we are than others, that greatness is a matter of status, dominance, or applause. Hemingway understood something we so easily forget, especially today. The only true measure of nobility, of honor, of greatness, is how much better we are today than we were yesterday. I quoted Hemingway because in our world, where social media platforms award points for appearances, where success is often confused with superiority, this reminder has never been more vital. What Hemingway meant, when Hemingway spoke of true nobility, he wasn't romanticizing knights or kings. He was speaking about the everyday battle, the internal battle, to be better, wiser, kinder, stronger than the version of ourselves we were yesterday. True nobility is personal evolution. It's the humility to recognize that no matter how far we've come, there is more to learn, more to refine, more to grow. It's resisting the shallow temptation to compare ourselves constantly to others, to measure our journey with someone else's map. It's about internal excellence, not external accolades. Hemingway was a man who lived through wars, revolutions, depressions, and he understood that survival wasn't just about beating others. It was about beating despair, fear, arrogance, inside yourself. How this applies today, we live in a society obsessed with comparison. Who has more followers? Who got promoted faster? Who looks better, sounds smarter, wins bigger? We build identities around being better than others, richer, prettier, louder, faster. But rarely do we stop and ask, am I better than I was? We measure everything except what matters most: our own integrity, our own progress, our own compassion. In this climate, Hemingway's quote is not just a gentle reminder, it's a rebellious act of clarity. He reminds us, your competition is not your neighbor, it's your past self. Your enemy is not someone else winning, it's your own stagnation. Your journey is not uphill against others, it's upward, inward, and ongoing. If we forget this, we will drown in the anxiety, envy, and anger that our culture so easily breeds. If we remember it, we will rise, with dignity, with purpose, and with peace. Advice for today and the future. So what can we do with Hemingway's wisdom in our own lives? Let me offer a few ways to live it. 1. Benchmark against your past, not against others. At the end of the day, ask yourself, did I grow today? Did I face something I was afraid of? Did I speak more truthfully, act more kindly, think more clearly than yesterday? If yes, even just a little, you are winning a noble battle. 2. Celebrate quiet growth. Not all victories will be visible to others, and that's fine. Some of the most profound transformations happen silently. You don't need an audience to evolve. Celebrate the internal wins. The moment you chose patience over anger. The day you chose persistence over giving up. The second you chose honesty over comfort. That is nobility. 3. Practice self-reflection, not self-rejection. Self-improvement isn't about self-loathing. It's about loving yourself enough to say, I am proud of who I am, but I know I can be even more. It's a journey of honoring your progress without becoming complacent. 4. Root yourself in purpose, not performance. Ask yourself, why am I improving? If it's to impress others, you will always feel hollow. If it's to honor your potential, to serve your purpose, to better your corner of the world, you will always feel full. Live for that. Final thought. True nobility isn't loud. It doesn't wear medals. It doesn't need validation. It's a quiet, steady flame, the determination to make yourself a little more true, a little more wise, a little more alive every day. That's the standard. Not superiority over others. Superiority over your former self. That's the victory that lasts, and that's the kind of life worth living.